Hey guys, Cam here from PhoneDog.com, and we have the Microsoft Lumia, or the Nokia Lumia. Actually, I don't know what to call it. It's a Lumia 635. It's the budget model, the new budget model from Microsoft, running the latest version of Windows Phone 8.1, and we're going to unbox it, see what comes in the box, and give you our first impressions of this device. But let's just get straight into this. So the packaging is pretty standard. It's a square box that's quite slim, and it has a neat little dot on the edge showing you which colour device is on the inside. Now this is available in a few different colours. You've got bright orange, yellow, bright green, white or black. And because it's a budget model like most other low-end models these days, it doesn't come with very much in the box. At least this version I've got here doesn't. Now you'll open the box up, your phone will be sat right on the top as you would expect. And we just place that to one side as we take a look at what else comes in the packaging. Underneath the left-hand compartment you have your charger. Now what's quite unusual here is that it is actually a charger. It's not a wall adapter with a separate USB cable, it's just a charger, all in one. So there is no USB cable in this box. Under the right-hand compartment what we have is the removable battery. It's a 1838 milliamp hour battery. And because it's removable you will be able to buy spares and put them in yourself. And that means also that the rear cover is removable, but I will go through that a little bit later. You also get the Nokia Lumia 635 quick guide in the box, and that's pretty much it. So no headphones and no USB cable. So let's get straight onto the phone next. What you'll notice, obviously from the orange version, is that it is very bright, and it's of course made of plastic. But what I really like about this design is that it looks and feels like it's a solid piece of plastic. It's just a phone. It doesn't look like the rear shells should be removable because there are no noticeable indents where you would pry it open. Instead what you do is you pull away at the top right hand corner and the rear shell comes off. Once you put it back on again, it retains that sort of seamless and almost unibody look and feel, because it does feel very well made. On the right hand edge you have the only buttons on the device. You've got your power and lock key, which is situated a couple of centimeters below the volume rocker. The power and lock key is right in the center, so it's easy for you to get to with your thumb, or if you're left-handed it's very easy to reach with your middle finger. Likewise, the volume rocker is fairly easy to reach as well. On the top edge you have your 3.5mm headphone jack. On the left-hand side there's nothing, and on the bottom is your usual micro USB port. The only other thing really worth noting is on the back. You have your loudspeaker, which gets its own small little hole in the case, and also your 5-megapixel camera. But let's run through some specs, because I know you guys like those things. The display on the front is a 4.5-inch 480 by 854 clear black LCD display. It's not the sharpest on the market, it's only 218 pixels per inch. But on top it's covered by Corning Gorilla Glass 3, the latest version of Gorilla Glass, which is lighter and stronger than previous versions. The 5-megapixel camera, like I've already mentioned, is capable of shooting in 720p, but there is no front-facing camera. Not a single one. So those of you wanting to take selfies are going to be a little bit disappointed, or at least not going to be able to see what you're taking a picture of. Unlike a lot of low-end or mid-range phones nowadays, it's powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 400 series processor. It's 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, which should make light work of pretty much anything you can throw at it. And to back it up, you get 512 megabytes of RAM, coupled with 8 gigabytes of storage, which you can expand using the expandable micro SD card slot in the back, situated next to the battery. The phone's also compatible with LTE bands, and it's available on T-Mobile in the US now for about $139. Similar price in the UK. If you want to buy it, it's about £130. And it's also the first phone to ship with Windows Phone 8.1. Now sadly, only some of the features work here in the UK. Cortana is not here yet, so I can't show you that. But it does have the quick access bar that you slide down from the top, very much like Android, and the Flow keyboard is obviously installed as well, so it should make texting a little bit quicker for those of you who don't like to tap individual buttons. But my first impressions are pretty good. It looks and feels great. It's one of the best looking phones on the market, at least if you do like bright colours and you want a phone that feels seamless, doesn't feel like it's a flimsy piece of plastic. Those of you who like selfies and making video calls are going to be disappointed by the lack of a front-facing camera, but there are always going to be trade-offs when trying to come in under a certain budget or price point. You're not going to get everything that you want. Anyway, that's been my first look and unboxing of the Lumia 635. If you want to talk to me about this, you can do. I'm on Twitter. I'm at phonedog_cam, or as always, just use the comments down below and I will get involved as and when I'm available. I will see you again soon.